You can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history. Well, when you sit here at the Bernabeu and look around, you're conscious of history. What a venue. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu for you today, live action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Madrid, and they face Mallorca.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, in this 4-4-2, they're going to play with a diamond in midfield, which should make them strong in the central area. But they must also make sure they get across the pitch and defend out wide. Otherwise, they're going to encounter problems.
Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Oh, alarm bells!
Dear, oh dear, what was he thinking?
Darder. Well, Real Madrid can score goals from all conceivable angles. Just look at the record to back that up.
Well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late, and it bodes well for the neutrals today. Hopefully, we're in for an entertaining match.
Trying to open up the defence. In it goes! An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Mbappe. Is this the equaliser? Vinicius Junior. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Accurate ball in towards the near post. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Will it happen for them? Mojica. Making them chase shadows. Danger not over. Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Oh, big chance missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now he's going to go back and hand out the yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he thought he was going to get away with that, but quite rightly, he's got a booking.
Good use of advantage. Now, who can he play it to? Real chance! And he got to it fairly easily. Mbappe, now to level it! And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is. Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Pablo Maffeo. Marko Arnautovic with it. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Room to roam for the merengues here. And what a save that was! Top drawer stuff, but I'm not sure the shot represented the best option. And played short. Can they set up a chance? Opportunity to go ahead. And saved by the keeper. And a short corner, let's see. Takes it on. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Federico Valverde. Sitting deep here, that's their intention. And successfully cut out.
Well, Real have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Tosin Adarabioyo. Oh, this looks useful. And wonderful defending there. Mbappe. Could pose a threat on the counter. But quick thinking defensively. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Mbappe! And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure. Well, he has to get his team playing again. This isn't going to plan.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Mojica. Costa. And take it away. He made good progress there. Chance to finish. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And that brings the attack to an end. Sound piece of goalkeeping.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Well, they have to have that sense of self-belief. It could happen for them. Rodrigo. And an opening. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So back underway at 3-1. And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory in the derby.
Yeah, win today will certainly make the manager a hero. What a performance they've put in today.
Could pull one back here. What a vital intervention. Rodrigo. Couldn't keep the move going. Vinicius Junior. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Mallorca facing Sevilla. Very effective pass. Mbappe. Mojica. Ten minutes left for play. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. What have you made of this?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be...
Can he score? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And just over the crossbar.
Well, good delivery and decent contact, but he just couldn't get over it, could he?
Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. Real chance. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Martin Valiant. Costa. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Mbappe. Oh, breezing past him. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
And there's the full-time whistle. Maximum points for Real Madrid.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
All eyes on Kylian Mbappe. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? It's Celta. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello everyone, great to have you with us, and this is the scene here in Vigo at the Estadio de Balaidos. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Celta Vigo, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And the starting lineup for Celta Vigo.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Just cutting off the supply. Just like that, they have the ball again. Mbappe! Oh, he saved it well. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, they'll be looking to add to their impressive record in these games, that's for sure.
Starfelt. Moriba. Just wasn't going to part with the ball.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
And keeping possession. On the offensive. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Out of play then. Corner awarded. Well, the referee letting them continue, but now it's going to be a booking.
Well, he tried to play the advantage, but he was always going to come back to that challenge.
Good-looking move. Opportunity, and the keeper dealing with it. Playing it short. And look at this! Wasn't going to let that one get through. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Chance to take the lead. And doing well to keep that one out. Now sending it in. Well, this could really help the cause. An alert piece of defending. Surely! The attack showed promise. And teammates around him. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And they have possession again. Moriba. Good distribution. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. But they must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. They've lost it again, Real Madrid. Chance to do damage. But timely defending when it mattered. Space for Real out wide. Throw-in has been awarded. Rudiger. Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. That is a magnificent run. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And a throw-in for Celta. There it is. That will do it for the first half here in Vigo. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Ilaix Moriba. Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Might do damage on the break. And he's through here. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Chance to get back into it. And there's a quality defender in action.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Could be a chance to break. Oh, it might be. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, as we see it again, just watch how well the cross is delivered. Low, hard and accurate, and he does well to read the flight of the ball, to be fair. Almost just cushions it beyond the goalkeeper, and that seemed to catch him off guard. A really good, controlled finish. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. But a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Celta Vigo facing Sevilla. Nicely timed tackle. Mbappe. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but quick thinking defensively. Bellingham. Real Madrid have given us away. Now, just a quick reminder that we have more live football for you to enjoy with us here on EA TV. This game on the calendar, it's Real Madrid facing Bayern.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Might it be Mbappe? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Space to exploit. High pressing and good high pressing. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here's Valverde. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Kylian Mbappe. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Vecino. Ilaix Moriba. Vecino on the ball. That's a nice looking ball. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Really well played pass.
Oh, picks out the pass so well there.
Well, a touch too heavy there. Teammates available. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Lot to like about that pass. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
It's all about the cup today, and two teams intent upon consolidating their push for silverware. A tie that has plenty to commend it, and expect a few twists and turns along the way. Stay right here. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live from Munich on EA TV. Well, you do have to deal with rain quite a bit as a resident of Munich, and that is the case tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it really should be a zestful league phase game in the Champions League. It is Bayern Munich taking on Real Madrid.
Well, a good performance by Real Madrid should see them clinch a playoff spot here, but they're going to need to play well. This won't be easy.
This should be very enjoyable. It's Bayern who get things going. And so the starting 11 for Bayern. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Jonathan Tah in central defence. And the tactical configuration has...
Big moment here.
An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Rodrigo. Real Madrid have given us away. Luis Diaz. Diaz. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Real chance. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Taken short. Fully committed. Rodrigo. Given away by Real Madrid. Olise. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, might be. Oh, my goodness. Monster tackling. Joshua Kimmich. And Diaz has it. This is a joy to watch.
Yeah, it's possession-based football at its very best.
Well, strong play here. In position. A goal for Bayern to extend their advantage.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Right, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because I believe, Alex, there's been a goal in the Dortmund game.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It's now 1-0 with 24 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. Kane. Opportunity here. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. He's driven in the corner. Well, met it with the full force of his head, but over the top. Kylian Mbappe. Now, options are plenty. And he's through here. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Ito. And Kimmich. The attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Plenty of support here. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Kimmich. Doing everything possible to keep possession.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Olise. Harry Kane. Outrageously good defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Bellingham! Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Could be threatening. Oh, chance! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Joshua Kimmich. Another perfect position to read it. Kimmich. Olise. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. Another big football occasion to be experienced live here on EA TV. So I hope you can join us for it. It's Bayern up against Olympique Marseille.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Will it go in? So a Real Madrid corner. Taken short. Trying his luck. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Now how about the short corner? What a commitment to defending. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Excellent pass. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Kane. Superbly read and executed. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. And he's in. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Tar. Now with Kimmich. Musiala. Luis Diaz. Upamecano. Just 15 minutes remaining. Harry Kane. Now with Olise. Oh, great vision. Successfully cut out the pass. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Oh, touched onto the post. Plenty of support here. Oh, in with a chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Kimmich. Now Harry Kane, just straying offside. Vinicius Junior. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Really bright-looking attack. Kimmich. Oh, might be. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Who can they pick out? And it's all over here. And they will be moving on. They're guaranteed a place in the playoffs. And it could get even better.
And automatic qualification has to be their aim now. A strong finish, and they certainly have a chance.
Well, it was an action-packed performance, wasn't it, by Vinicius Junior? Your thoughts?
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable, and he inspires those around him.
ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. How do you see this one going?
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Oh, he's through on goal here, Derek.
Oh, terrific save!
Yeah, quick off his line, read the shot well and made a very good save.
Short corner taken. Quick thinking to win it back. Mbappe! A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats. And it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Wes Burns. Good-looking pass. And smacked against the crossbar. Goal kick here. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. What can Real do from this position? Oh, it's on! Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Burns. And back with Cardenas. Panzo. Ball retention is often part of it. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Oh, managing to beat him. Real chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Three goals without reply. Vinicius Junior. Can he find the right pass? Opportunity! Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So underway again here, and it's going to take a colossal effort if they have designs on bouncing back. Well, news of a goal in the Osasuna game, but for whom? Alex Scott can tell us.
Yep, it's a goal for Osasuna. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They've scored the opener here with 33 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Cárdenas. Nolas Coain. Valverde. Mbappe. Here is Juan Bernat. Bautista. Oh, that's splendid play. Cárdenas. And just like that, broken up.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And there goes the half-time whistle. It's Real Madrid who'll be the happier of the two teams. They hold the lead at the break, Stuart.
Well, we said before the game what a brilliant side they are going forward, and they've proved that in the first half. Their combination play all over the pitch has been really good. It's been a top display so far.
And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Roberto Carlos. And on to Ribéry. Jude Bellingham. Opportunity here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Girona. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Well, Elche were awarded the penalty, and I think he'd be counting his blessings because it's gone off the post and it's gone in. It's now 2-1 with 54 minutes played.
Real chance. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. That's a good-looking ball. Nolas Coain. Oh, that's a clever ball. Now with Burns. Martinez. On to Burns. Will it go in? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And a goal to tell you about in the Barca match. Alex Scott, who has scored it.
Yep, it's a goal for Barcelona. They've scored the opener here with 65 minutes
Now,
played.
forgive me, Alex. This could be an opportunity. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Bernat. Well, that one has promise. Lovely ball.
Yeah, that certainly cuts out the defenders.
And possibilities here. Javi Martinez. Oh, useful ball. Is it going to be? Thierry Henry. Well, they could break at pace. Well, it could be on for him here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. 10 minutes left for play. Panzo. Nolas Coain. Here is Juan Bernat. Martinez. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Valencia. The goalkeeper has spilled it back into the danger area, and he is there to slot the ball into the back of the net nicely. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with...
Oh, it wasn't the best of challenges. And electing to book him for that.
He's earned that with a clumsy challenge.
Cambio en el Eibar. Sale del terreno de juego con el 9, Joan Baptista. Le sustituirá.
Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. He got it totally wrong, whatever he was doing.
And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Thierry Henry. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello from Catalonia. This is the scene here at this intimate venue, the Estadio de Montilivi. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And on the menu for you today, live action from La Liga EA Sports. It is Girona taking on Real Madrid.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan, both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
A potentially absorbing contest as Real Madrid get things going. And here's the Girona starting 11.
Well, they're going to play with 2 wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Rodrigo. Now opening things up. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, they're going for the short one. And a goal! And you've got to say, they definitely took a deflection off the defender.
Well, let's take another look, and there's the deflection. And from that moment on, the keeper had no chance, did he?
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Gil. Solis. Guerrero. Brian Gil. And good work to regain possession. Valverde is with Vinicius Junior. superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Guerrero. Brian Heel. Solis. Van Aert. Chance to do damage, but they dealt with the threat posed. Very effective pass. Real Madrid get the throw in. Now he must favour the cross. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, what's the referee going to do now? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Just wasn't going to give that ball away.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Tsigankov. Oh, surely! Oh, good hit, close shave. Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. He has teammates around him. But timely defending when it mattered. Tsigankov. Nice looking move this. Opportunity. Real chance. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Fran Beltran. Solis. Brian Heel. Van Aert. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Credit to them for winning it back. Right, let's join Alex Scott for an update, because, Alex, a goal has gone in the Mallorca match.
It's a goal for Mallorca. It was a nice 1-2, and then a composed finish as he rounded the goalkeeper. It's now 1-0 with 39 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, was it? Giving the ball away like that.
Not quite sure what the aim was there.
Aguilar. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Fran Beltran. Really nice ball. So the referee blows for half-time, and so far so good for Real Madrid. They are the side in front.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go forward. Their front players have been so clever with their movement. This could turn into a rout in the second half.
So back underway here into the second half. Azzedine Ounahi. Fran Beltran. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Well, a reminder, we have more knockout football coming your way here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Sevilla.
Well, that's a game to look forward to. Plenty to play for in that one. It should be a really entertaining game.
Well, showing good patience. Can he put it away? Well, it's a long road back, but they've got to start somewhere.
Yeah, that was definitely a big chance there.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Aurelien Tchouameni. Now with Bellingham. And the right place to cut out the pass. Guerrero. Van Aert. It's a weighted pass. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Not completely out of trouble here. Up a disappointing dead end. Courtois. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise, they won't get back into this one.
Well, first order of business is to win the ball back. It is to be a throw-in. Frances. Well, something has changed in the Mallorca game. Alex, tell us exactly what.
Yeah, it's a goal for Bilbao. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. And to reduce the deficit. Super challenge. Wow. Real chance. Brilliantly blocked. And support available. Opportunity it is. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
Elects to go short. Henry. Oh, that's great defending.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Unahi. It's now with Van der Beek. Donny van der Beek. Must be! Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Alexander-Arnold. Jude Bellingham. Oh, chance! In position. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Van der Beek. Krejci. It's with Guerrero. Nice looking pass. And nothing comes of that attack.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Plenty of support here. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, good hands, full credit, and away from trouble. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession for the sake of it. I think they're a joy to watch at the moment.
The tension is palpable and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. Well, I can tell you from past experience, this city is well worth a visit. We're in Seville at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's Sevilla facing Real Madrid.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
And this is how Sevilla will line up. Djibril Sow starts alongside Joan Jordan in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Could play it in. That's a good-looking pass. To put them in front. And what a magical save it was. Now sending it in. Not the clearance that was called for. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Could be dangerous. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Well, that really did kill the danger, didn't it?
Plenty of support here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Vinicius Junior. On the ball, Rüdiger. Decent idea. And they saw the situation developing. This could square the game. Still the threat is there. Vargas. He made good progress there. Well, an illegal challenge there. And the verdict is yellow card.
Yeah, clear decision for such a reckless move.
Well, that is an attempt he would quite happily have airbrushed from history.
Yeah, certainly not the best free kick you'll ever see.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Interesting pass. Can he score? Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
Struggling to hold on to the ball.
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Johan Jordan on the offensive. Gibril So. Really good challenge. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, to level the match. Oh, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
And possession lost by Real Madrid. The verdict is offside here. Wasted possession again. That's a good pass. Oh, might be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Fabio Cardoso. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
And that's going to bring the first half action to an end here at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Just hasn't been able to get going at all, has he, Jude Bellingham? We know he's capable of so much better.
Yeah, as a team, they haven't been great.
So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Oh, good-looking run. Splendid defending. Johan Jordan. So. Oh, good-looking pass. Gibril So. He fancies it. A gift for any goalkeeper. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action.
Oh, can he finish this?
A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And the upshot is free kick. Showing good situational awareness. Confident attacking play. Chances on. An absolutely breathtaking spell. We were ready to write them off, but not anymore. All square now.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than this one. Vargas. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Zinedine Zidane. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? He's in behind. And almost the ideal counter-attack, but no reward in the end.
Well, breathtaking football, but not the finish to match.
Cambio en el Madrid. Sale del partido. Con el 11, Rodrigo. Entrará en su lugar con el 67, Ribery.
Joan Jordan. Oh, useful ball. Can they forge ahead? Oh, my goodness, monster tackling.
He really did do well there.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Real chance. Well, still a threat. And I think the threat has been averted. No-nonsense clearance. Attacking possibilities for Real. Mbappe! It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Mehmet Zeki Çelik had no interest in losing possession. Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here. And they will make the change now. Mumin. Now, who can he play it to? Good distribution. And a useful cross. Did a good job of cutting it out. Could be troublesome. Jordan. Chance here. Well, they're still trailing, and time is against them.
Well, it was a big chance and a big miss. That should have been the equaliser. Not long left now.
Ribery. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Oh, moving it nicely. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession.
Well, the fans are driving their team on here, but can they respond with a goal? Time is running out.
Oh, good vision there. Sevilla chasing this game furiously. What can they produce? Well, disappointing end to the move. Oh, that's brilliant play. The referee's whistle, full time it is, and Real Madrid are the side who move on.
Well, it was a tough match, but one they just about deserved to win. The speed of their attacks was brilliant today, but the same can't be said about their recovery runs. They'll certainly need to improve that in the next round.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
Reward for a fantastic month of performances. He leads them into action again, hoping for a win today on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a football venue that's certainly on the bucket list of most fans around the world. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid up against Real Betis.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. Bellingham. Oh, unrelenting pressure there. Must take the lead here. Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. There to win it back. On the offensive. Well, it's been a fine month for both the manager and the club. Some fantastic results. And when you're in title contention, then I suppose you're going to be in the running for the Manager of the Month award, Stuart.
Absolutely. They've had a great month, and he seems to be doing an excellent job. The way they're playing at the moment, they're going to be hard to stop.
Very effective passing sequence.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Lo Celso. Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
And a delayed caution.
Yeah, great call. Played the advantage and then booked him.
Takes aim. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. And over comes the corner. Nervy clearance. Chance to put them in front. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, defensive resilience there. Rodrigo and Bellingham, and the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Marc Roca, Ezequiel Avila. On the ball, Marc Roca. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Fornals. On the ball, Marc Roca. Attacking with vigour. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Was it a great clearance? Edmond Tapsoba. He fancies it. Oh, excellent goalkeeping! Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Vinicius Junior. What can Real do from this position? For the lead here. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. They favoured a short one here. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And the first time. So the game is restarted, and you almost get the feeling it's a case of who's going to blink first. Giovanni Lo Celso. Now with Tapsoba. Lo Celso. Will it happen for them? Mbappe, and he has options available. Rodrigo. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Hector Bellerin. Lo Celso. And into the last 30 minutes now. We're getting the ball forward. Giovanni Lo Celso. Intelligent ball. Electing to shoot. What a block! Oh, had to get that right.
Yeah, needed to slide there.
It's a splendid run by Mbappe. But timely defending when it mattered. Ezequiel Avila. Well, this could really help the cause. Must take the lead here. Excellent block. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And they're making a change. Playing it in. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. It's a neat move. And danger averted. Well read. Quick counter could be on. Fornals. On the ball, Marc Roca. Can they nudge in front late on here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Thoughtful play. Bellingham! And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Hector Bellerin. Giovanni Lo Celso. And Real come away with it. Alexander Arnold. That's useful play. Well, it could be on for him here. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Two 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Juan Camilo Hernandez. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Well, he'll be pleased with his performance today. He looked sharp physically and mentally and really stood out for me in a good win for the team.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. It's Real Madrid up against Real Betis.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And he might be through here. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
But he's gone short with it. Valverde. Mbappe! And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Takes it on. Oh, what a save! It's a short one. Decent idea. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Losada. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he's quick, direct, and at times unstoppable. When in full flow, he's a joy to watch, unless, of course, you're up against him.
Oh, they were in a decent position too. Lo Celso. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Marc Roca. Giovanni Lo Celso. On the ball, Marc Roca. He made good progress there. Foul, but rightly play on. On a pretty ordinary challenge. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. Federico Valverde. And Bellingham. He has teammates around him, but the danger averted for now. Ezequiel Avila. Marc Roca. On to Tapsoba. Giovanni Lo Celso. This looks interesting. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
I think they could have done better there.
Vinicius Junior. Now relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Could catch them on the break. Marc Roca. Maybe dangerous here. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Vinicius Junior. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Marc Roca. Giving it a go. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. Losada. Giovanni Lo Celso. Now he must favour the cross. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Who wants to make a challenge? Mbappe. This is looking good.
Well, they have good control.
Can he put them in front? Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Here it is now, a substitution. Marc Roca. Pablo Fornals with it. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this.
And there it is, penalty. But that is... is all. No... This to make it 1-0. In it goes! Coolly converted!
Well, here it is again. Great composure to send the keeper the wrong way before striking it into the opposite side. That's an excellent penalty.
So on with the match, and that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. A very timely interception. Marc Roca. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Juan Camilo Hernandez. And a precise challenge just when it was required. What can he do with it now? Well, there's nothing quite like the magic of the Cup, and we have the round of 16 to look forward to, live on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Elche.
Well, only 16 teams left, so that game will be fiercely competitive. Really looking forward to it.
Another great challenge, free kick here. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him and given free rein to run. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Could pose a threat on the counter. And he's in. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. 15 minutes left for play. Fornals. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Betis facing Sevilla. And it will be a second bookable offence. He's off.
Well, they're a player down. The manager must be absolutely furious.
And a long way out. Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
Eder Militao is with Vinicius Junior and winning it back. And he has options available. And a goal here might settle the outcome. Marc Roca. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Eder Militao. Real Madrid have given us away. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. The referee's whistle, and a real treat in store for the travelling fans. A talented tactician, this is a manager loved by the fans. They know they're in safe hands with him leading the charge. Can he guide them to another win today? Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Elche facing Real Madrid.
Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. But if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
Committed challenge. Now options are plenty. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Vinicius Junior. And he takes it away.
He read it really well, didn't he?
What can they do from here? Oh, that's brilliant play. Now he must favour the cross. Top-class defending. Pirlo. Mbappe. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Interesting pass. Good looking run. Smart defending. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Mbappe. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! And played short. Playing his way in. Taking one for the team.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Andre Silva. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And they keep it moving. Textbook example of how to cut it out. So on the cusp of the half-time interval and Real Madrid with a narrow lead, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Pirlo. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So 2-0 now. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And the shot. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. Who can they pick out? Still dangerous. On a time for composure on the ball. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? No-nonsense piece of defending. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway, the second half begins. Could be. Unable to close down the shot. Well, they've decided to make a change. Delivering it. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they turn it into something? Ribéry! Well, quite simply, a chance squandered.
Well, I think it's fair to say that is a poor effort. He should have scored there.
And he read it well. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both.
Could be! Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away! Absolutely dominant!
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Tebas. Well, that took confidence. Well, in there to tidy up. Tete Morente. Can they open things up? Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could catch them on the break. Can he put it away? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, far from textbook defending. Can he find the right pass? A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Federico Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Thierry Henry. Just the challenge that was required. Febas. Tete Morente. Well, not hard to read that pass.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Elche against Real Sociedad. And possibilities here. Oh, big moment! A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So underway again, but to my mind, this game is now as good as over. Genuine chance, and a solid stop there. And they've been getting 2 substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. And he's fired over the corner. Real losing possession. The final whistle then, and Real Madrid have secured their progression.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.